What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and some more Birthright coverage here as we continue to look at the personalities from the core set for Annie Weir, and again, core set of this whole setting. So today it's going to be Nadia Vasily, who's actually not a regent, but a Voss priestess. So, from basically the opposite end of the continent. And so this is going to be an evil NPC, 8th level priestess here of Krisha. Again, Azrai bloodline, as we would expect. Pretty solid stats there and good pool of hit points and armor. So she has a couple of neat blood abilities here, actually just one, which is Travel, which again will cover bloodline abilities in a whole separate series of videos and how those play into the game. But one of the many neat things that the setting features is that all those people who absorbed the former gods' bloodlines tend to have these other sort of special magical abilities. So even though they don't need to be magic users themselves, some of these abilities are truly special. So she does have a suit of chainmail +2 and carries a mace +3 that harbors strange powers, which, lets you come up with, as the DM, basically have free reign there. But some of the information in the Voss expansion to the setting can give you some ideas on what those strange powers might be. So this beautiful lady always dresses entirely in white and black, which sets off her raven hair and her snow-pale skin. She travels through Annie Weir seeking something, leaving cold death in her wake when she cannot find what she needs. And so one of the rumors is that she is seeking to kill Teodor Profiev, who's another NPC we'll cover in a separate video for this. And the tales told in the taverns of the north say that he spurned her suit and rejected Krisha, her goddess, to follow Halen, which again, that's a pretty big deal for the Voss, right? Turning from worship of the two evil gods now toward Halen, which is again the sort of main good god and sort of the patron of Annie Weir, and that she now hunts him to make him pay for this slight. It's also told that she was sent by the Anshe, the Raven, to reign in this destructive son of Azrai and bring him back that he might become the Raven's second in command and realize his full nature. So again, there's more to the story here. So one of the things that makes her particularly dangerous here is men cannot seem to resist her lures, though she is plainly uninterested in them. So all of them seem to think that they will be the ones to tame her and bring her under control. Their corpses are usually found with blue lips and horror etched on their frosted features. She is cold and unfriendly, and even her words seem to carry a blast of Arctic air. She tends to avoid populated areas, and so her fame remains chiefly in rural areas. So key way to then use her, so if your PCs for the campaign are tending to be out in the more rural areas, she could be sort of a recurring character, which could lead into either an adventure arc or just as a sort of recurring nuisance, just depending on how you want to use her. But it should be pretty formidable, and again, probably would have some other resources available to her. Maybe she's traveling with some other boss who've remained true to Azrai and Krisha. So something to use as a great antagonist. So we're not going to cover Teodor in this video again, but this would be the guy that she's trying to hunt down, who's now a Voss, right? The irony there, the Voss paladin of Halen. So we will take a look at him and his story to sort of round out the picture. But having those two as sort of random NPCs that can kind of pop up anywhere, is a great way to either have again like a side quest or sort of a full campaign based around them, and many neat adventuring hooks that can play off of that, especially if other people in your party could be Voss themselves, and just seeing how that could play out with different interactions there. So, and being a priestess of Krisha, she would probably look to deal with any priests of other gods in your own party as well. So again, lots of just interesting interactions that could be possible with her, but again, should be pretty powerful. And again, for the DM, definitely want to play up some of the strange powers that her mace would harbor. So again, if you have access to it, it's well worth getting the Voss expansion for Birthright. And again, we'll cover that in a separate series of videos. But let us know what you think, guys, about Nadia. Have you used her in a campaign if you're a DM, or if you've been a player in the setting, have you guys encountered her in any way, shape, or form? And how did that play out? So hit us up in the comments there, guys. Like and subscribe, and we'll have more Birthright coverage for you very soon. Take care.